What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FC25 Evolution video where today we're going to be looking at the best options for the starring role evolution. This one hasn't really been received too well from the community. I kind of get it. I think it's less to do with its price and its FC points cost and more to do with the fact it's another kind of like max 92 and 92 across the board stat evolution. I think we've got one more week left, guys, of these kind of mediocre evos. You know, during Team of the Season warm-up, I think EA are just going to keep it along that line. But I think once we get to Team of the Season next Friday, I think they're going to unlock the evolutions a little bit. However, that being said, starring role here, guys, I quite like a few players in this one. I've picked two specific players I want to share with you guys first and foremost that I think are brilliant options. And I want to share why. And they're not on the popular list. And so I kind of want to bring them into your viewpoint to see if you would like to use them as well. But let's take a look at this one, guys. It's overall maximum 90, pace maximum 93, defending maximum 85, total positions is max 3, playstyle is max 9, playstyle plus is max 2, and position is right mid. It does give 12 overall, 20 shooting, 6 physical, 25 curve, 20 short pass, 25 vision, 15 pace, dribbling, crossing, and free kicks with 20 long pass, and then it takes them up to 5-star skill moves. Every player that goes in here goes up to 5-star skill moves. Obviously, the stat limits, again, are a bit frustrating, and I completely get it. It gives finesse shot, technical, and trickster, along with pinged pass, tiki-taka, finesse shot plus, and pinged pass plus. But it is to a maximum of 2 playstyle pluses. So if you've already got 2 or 1, you're going to gain finesse shot plus first, then ping pass plus. It does give cam as a position, which I really quite like. And then it gives the roles of half winger plus, wide midfielder plus, shadow striker, and inside forward plus plus, and playmaker plus as well. So it does give quite a lot, especially those playstyles, you know, finesse shot, ping pass, technical, tiki-taka, trickster, and finesse shot plus. And then ping pass plus as well. Like, obviously, if you take the playstyle pluses, you're going to gain otherwise technical, tiki-taka, and trickster. And I don't think that's too bad. I don't think that's too bad. Like, as I say, maybe it's a little expensive. The other thing that's quite interesting about the brand new Evolution starring role is you can chain it with Mirror Mirror. And I've got one player in here that does go through the pair of them because I think it's pretty cool the fact that the 2 that got released today is one of them's for a left mid, I beg your pardon, that makes them a right mid, and then one of them is a right mid. So you could take like a useless left-hand sided player that you've got, convert them all the way over to that right-hand side, pop them into starring role, and then get some value out of them. Now, before we get into my top options for today, guys, and then, of course, community options, if you guys wouldn't mind dropping a thumbs up on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you're enjoying the evolution content here on the channel, it would be much appreciated. And if you aren't already, go over to discord.gg/NepentheZ and go into the Evo section there, because that's where we're going to be looking at some of the community options for today. But to start with, guys, my absolute favorite player that I think is the best option in this evolution is Bastian Schweinsteiger. And the reason why is because it gives him an immense amount of in-game stats. So he starts with 2477 and ends with 2578. He gains 101 in-game stats. He also gains finesse shot plus, technical, tiki-taka, trickster. He also gains the cam roll. I don't think he had cam. No, he didn't have cam. And then his roles go from playmaker, half winger, box-to-box, plus, and winger. He gains inside 4 plus at right mid, wide midfielder at right mid, half winger, playmaker plus at cam, and shadow striker plus. And when you look at his actual in-game stats, as the centre mid, not on the right, not in at cam, as that centre mid, he has got a fantastic set of stats. And with the engine chem style, it gives him elite passing, great shooting from range with that finesse shot plus and 5-star skill moves, which is very nice. Gives him really good dribbling, and then he's got decent physical and defending. This, for me personally, guys, this is just a really, really fun option. And like I said, he's not in any top lists or anything like that. And, you know, I like the fact that he's obviously an icon, so he keeps that icon chemistry. He is 238,000 coins. I think he's been Evo-able. Yeah, I mean, he was a lot cheaper back in the day, down at like 80k. He's gone up a little bit the last few weeks because he's been Evo-able a few times. But this Bastian Schweinsteiger I really like. And I tell you what else I really, really like, guys. This card design is cool. Like, this might be one of my favorite Evo card designs of the year so far. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. And the second player that I've chosen, guys, that is not from a top list or anything, just another player that I really like the look of, for a few different reasons, is Quadrado. So, of course, he gains the cam roll here as well. He's 5-star, 5-star, which I really like. Gains finesse shot plus, which I really like. Gains tiki-taka, pinged pass, and trickster, which I really like. And because he's got right mids, I think this is a really good option on the right-hand side of midfield. With an engine chem style, he's got great pace, great passing. Again, brilliant shooting from range with decent physicals. Who cares about defending? He's a right midfielder. But then he's got brilliant agility, brilliant balance, brilliant dribbling, good ball control. Reactions and composure are a little bit low on this Juan Cuadrado. But his overall card is just really, really good. And then, of course, lots of options to play him. So those were my favorite two guys that I mostly enjoyed. But in terms of the top options and the most popular options on Futbin, Hansen's gold card is #1 by a distance. And it's quite surprising because she has A, been eligible for so many Evos over the year already anyway, and B, has so many other promo cards that I can't quite get my head around why the community is like, oh my God, this is like the greatest thing ever. Because I just don't personally think it is. However, she gains 1 pace, 3 shooting, 3 passing, and 6 physical, along with tiki-taka, pinged pass, and finesse shot plus on that 5-star, 5-star. And that is obviously is quite nice, especially due to the fact that her shooting is quite good. But this dribbling here is a bit poor. You are going to give her an engine anyway, so it does improve that dribbling a bit. You know, all of a sudden that agility is real high. The balance gets picked up quite a lot. She's got technical as well, so that certainly helps. Gives her great passing and very good dribbling stats, of course. Yeah, trickster plus, finesse shot plus, ping pass, and tiki-taka on there. Would I pay? I think the question is for me is, would I pay 80,000 coins for this one? And the answer is a quite simple no. I would. If I had that Bastian Schweinsteiger, I would for him. Michael Elise was on there. Again, guys, we've got the Thunderstruck Michael Elise, another player who has been eligible for an insane amount of evolutions, which is really surprising, actually, because we've also got Bukayo Saka's Thunderstruck card that has not been as eligible for, like, so many evolutions. Like, he's been eligible for some, but I feel like there's been a number of elite Evos for Elise that make him brilliant, and not a number of them for Saka, maybe a couple here or there. But what I like about Elise is he's already got finesse shot plus, so he gains ping pass plus as well, which for a winger is brilliant. Of course, all of these players gain cam. I don't know if I would use them at cam. I think there's way better options out there for centre attacking midfielder. You know, like there's just standard cards that you could even buy off the market, like the is it the icon, the new lady icon centre mid that's like 100k and she's insane. I'd rather do something like that instead because she's just way, way, way better. But this Elise gains 1 pace, 4 shooting, 2 passing, and 6 physical. He goes from 4-star, 4-star to 4-star, 5-star, of course, and then gains Trickster, Trivella, and Tiki-Taka. Wait, no, did he already have Trivella? Trivella wasn't in there, was it? He already had Trivella. So he gains just Tiki-Taka, but ping pass plus as well. And just gets a really good card. And again, you know, we're going to be heading towards the engine for almost every player here. Gives him brilliant pace, brilliant dribbling, brilliant passing with good shooting, 5-star, 4-star, and really fun play style. So Elise, guys, is a really good option. And we have got the star boy, guys. I mean, what a celebration, right? Scoring, missing a penalty at the Bernabeu, but scoring a beautiful goal either way. The one thing I really like about this, obviously, is he hasn't had many cards this year. Like, a lot of people might have his Team of the Year version from the Team of the Year SBC. I did Martinelli on that one. But this Bukayo Saka, like I say, just like for a player that I think actually has so much pull in terms of like being able to sell packs, EA haven't really done much with Saka, but he does gain 2 shooting, 5 passing, and 6 physical, along with pinged pass plus. It makes him a cam, which I think is super, super elite. Gives him tiki-taka and trickster, which I really, really like. Gives him the extra roles that he's missing as well at right mid and right wing. He now has inside 4++ at both, where I don't think he did before. Let's have a look here. No, he didn't. At right mid, he only had inside 4+. So he gains a nice extra role there and the shadow striker role at cam. And then once again, with an engine chem style, you've got great pace. You've got very, very strong dribbling, very strong passing, decent stand, brilliant collection of play styles there as well. The shooting isn't the best, but that finesse shot plus certainly helps that he already had anyway. And that shooting is probably why I wouldn't play him as a cam. I think as a winger, he's actually very, very good. And even as a right mid, I don't know how many of you use left mid, right mid instead of left wing, right wing. You know, I feel like the left wing, right wing formations are far more common and far more popular. but Bukayo Saka is there as another very good option. We have got Ousmane Dembele's base gold card. Now, this one's a really surprising one because he gets a lot coming off of a base gold card. You don't see it often these days that you could take a base gold in such a, like I would say, minor evolution, and they become so good, because for 7,500 coins off of Ousmane Dembele, you are gaining technical, which is massive for him, tiki-taka, finesse shot plus. He's already got 5-star, 5-star. He then gains 15 shooting, 8 passing, 2 dribbling, and 6 physical. And as you can see with the shooting here, because of the way the shooting boost comes, what he gains is going up to 96 positioning and 99 finishing. His free kick accuracy sucks a little bit, but who cares? His dribbling stats aren't the best. After we give him the engine, from a gold card to this, that's really impressive. That is really impressive. That is a really big upgrade in my opinion. I think that's quite a quality card. Obviously, he's got Player of the Month out there. He's got plenty of other cards out there. He's had plenty of other Evos as well. But I think this Dembele is a really, really fun option, guys. We've then got Jadon Sancho. So I did say to you guys, I've got some players here that go through Mirror and Starring Role. Usually I don't like to put players in these videos that have chains, because quite often people don't have access to the chains all the time. However, both of these evolutions came out just today, so you will have both of them. And Jadon Sancho is a perfect example of somebody that I like, that goes into one, becomes a eligible for the other one. Not that he couldn't anyway, he could have already fit into it either way, and then goes into the second one. And what Jadon Sancho gains overall here, guys, is 2 pace, 6 shooting, 5 passing, and 6 physical. But not just that, he also gains, in terms of play styles, all the way from Trivela, he gains press proven, quick step, and tiki taka. Also gets that cam roll, and then gets an insane collection of rolls. So Shadow Striker ++ at cam, inside forward and winger ++ at right mid, and then inside forward ++ at left mid. And of course, just like everybody else, the engine chem style goes on. You've got elite pace, elite passing, elite dribbling, and 95 positioning, 94 finishing. He's actually got very good shooting as well, and is debatably one of the best options overall. And I really like the combination of putting him through Starring Role and Mirror together, and coming out with an overall of +1, but a general big boost, right? In fact, when you look at the total number of stats that he gains, this ends up as 489 base stats, 2344 for in games, opposed to the 458 base stats that he had before. So he gains, what is that, like 41 base stats, which is quite mad. And then from in games, 2344 to 2185. It is a humongous boost on that Jadon Sancho card. It is a really, really, really nice set of upgrades. That might actually be including the engine there. Yeah, that one, ignore that one actually. That's why it was so big, because I had the engine on one and not on the other. But he gains a whole lot, and it's really, really good. We've also got Heung-min Son going through Mirror and Starring Role, and this is another one that I'm fascinated by, because it is a gold card that goes through it. And what I like about the fact that he already has finesse shot and then rapid plus after Mirror is that he gains pinged pass as a base play style instead. So having Heung-min Son as a cam, I think, is a really, really good option. Overall, he gains 5 pace, 1 shooting, 10 passing, 5 dribbling, and 6 physical. But when we look at Son's card here, very well-rounded dribbling, pace, shooting, and passing, very good physicals, 5-star, 5-star, of course, with all the brilliant rolls, and he's got striker. So if you did want to play him up front, and I don't think it's a terrible idea, you absolutely could. So he's one of the first few where actually we could put a Hawk chem style, and that's a good striker, right? Ignore what this says down here. That pace, that shooting, finesse shot plus with 5-star weak foot is good. You could give him a hunter if you wanted to, elite pace, elite shooting. A finisher could be really good to give that dribbling boost as well, takes him up to a 92 striker. But I still think, much like with everybody else here today, the engine chem style is the play, and playing him on the wing, not as a centre attacking midfielder. You know, he's got quick step, he's got technical, he's got rapid plus, press proven, trickster, ticky, pinged, and finesse shot plus. Some really quality play styles for that left mid or right mid role. And in fact, you probably would play him on the right hand side, because he's only got inside forward plus as a role there, whereas as a right mid, he's got inside forward plus. And it's just a really, really good card. We've got Cole Palmer's Winter Wild card goes into Starring Role. And this is one of the reasons why I actually quite like this evolution. I've seen a few anyway that I like. But Cole Palmer for a +1 overall gains finesse shot plus, 5 pace, 2 shooting, 2 passing, and 6 physical. These are the moments where, when these evolutions get downvoted, I think to myself, if you had Cole Palmer and I asked you, would you pay 80,000 for finesse shot plus? You probably would just say yeah for that alone. The fact that you get the stat boosts, you get the playstyle plus boost, you also gain ping pass, tiki-taka, and trickster. Cole Palmer's card here is a phenomenal option with the engine chem style, playing him in at cam as well because he's got tech plus. Great pace, great passing, great dribbling, okay physicals. One of the better shootings that we've seen of all of the players that we've had here. 5-star, 4-star with great roles. And he's got half winger plus, shadow striker plus, and then classic 10 and playmaker plus at cam. A brilliant card. This card I also like to the point where I wouldn't mind putting a Deadeye chem style on him. Makes him a 95 rated cam. His agility and balance is a little bit low, but he has technical plus. So I really like Cole Palmer in this one. It makes his passing and his shooting lights out good. With that 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, finesse shot plus. I really like him. And then last but not least, guys, we've got Victor Ibarbo. Now, these cards came out. There was a lot of hype around them. Their evolution paths were good, not great. I've used all 3 of them, Ibarbo, Dravinho, and Doumbia in-game as their best versions. I'm not overly sold on them. I don't particularly like them too much. And what I really like, is that Ibarbo has got Bruiser, Rapid, Quick Step, and Aerial. That's it. When you put him through this evolution, he's gaining technical, tiki-taka, trickster, ping pass plus, finesse shot plus, and that's really nice. And then, of course, goes up to 5-star skill moves as well. It's a really good upgrade for him. However, I still think this card isn't elite, I would say. With the engine chem style, he's got good shooting, good passing, very good passing and pace, to be fair. Okay physicals, but the dribbling is a little bit heavy. However, he's only 90 rated, so I wouldn't even be surprised if he was eligible for another Evo straight away. He's not quite... Oh, yeah, he is. Look at that. You can put him into NepentheZ Meteidolo as well if you still have it. Get him another 2 pace, another 2 shooting, another dribbling point, and another 2 physical. And so if you've got that chain available, guys, you could even then, and this is where it gets really fun, give him like a team of the season card design and just get rid of that horrible green card design and get him to a card where he also gains Trivela, First Touch, Flair. Now, all of a sudden, this is the sort of card where I'm like, okay, yeah, we're cooking a little bit here. We've got some great stats. This is a great card if you still have NepentheZ Meteidolo. I don't know what you're like with holding on to Evo, saving them and stuff. I personally have still got almost every Evo still available to me at the moment, so I'd be able to do something like this. But that is the next best card for today. And then, as always, guys, we're going to end off looking at some of the better community options. One of the viewers in the Discord was extremely pleased with being able to put his Musaba into starring role. He doesn't become a great card, let's be real, but if you're excited about it, I'm excited for you. I really do like his physical. It's quite interesting because he's got extremely low aggression, but otherwise really good physical stats. Decent passing, great finishing and shot power, otherwise terrible shooting. Really nice pace, of course, and then pretty decent dribbling as well for Musaba. But one of my favorite ones here, guys, was Embleton that was shown to us in the Discord there. Because although his finishing is a bit low, his positioning, shot power, and long shots are brilliant. So for that cam spot with that finesse shot plus, really good. And although his composure is really low, and I would debate whether or not that's a valuable play style these days, attribute these days anyway, his agility balance is brilliant. Ball control and dribbling are good. Reactions are okay. He's then got great aggression and great stamina with good pace. It's a really nice card overall. And when we look at his play styles, he's got Relentless Plus and Finesse Shot Plus with Trivela, Intercept, Slide Tackle, Tiki Taka, Power Shot. What is that? Low Driven as well. That's really nice. I don't know if I'd be able to use him very well because he only has Tiki Taka as a play style, but you know, you kind of want it incisive and or pinged as well. But a really nice card there. You know, an EFL card, you probably don't get many as good as him over the time. We had another user that was extremely excited about having a good Angel Di Maria card finally. Tech Plus and Finesse Shot Plus with Tiki, Pinged, Trivela, Trickster, Flair, Incisive, and Chip Shot. That is a really fun card with really fun face card stats. And then this was probably my favorite one that I saw, guys. 91 rated Michael there. 99 dribbling, 92 pace, 90 shooting, and 91 passing. Only 91 rated. The downside here is Power Shot Plus and Rapid Plus. You'd kind of like hope for a bit of better play styles on there, especially a low driven plus would be really nice. But he's also got tiki taka, whip pass bruiser, technical press proven for a striker. He's just going to be a beast up front. Travella trickster, quick step, and finesse shot with the 5-star. So a really nice card there as well from you guys in the community. But for today, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. For now, of course, if you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.